Have you ever wondered just how thick Earth's atmosphere really is? Is it just a thin layer, or does it stretch all the way into space? Well, the answer might surprise you. In this video, we're exploring some of the most fascinating questions about our planet, starting with the invisible shield that protects us every day. So, how thick is Earth's atmosphere? Well, it depends on how you look at it. Most of the air we breathe is packed into the first 10 to 15 kilometers above the surface. But if you count every layer where even the tiniest bit of air exists, the atmosphere extends thousands of kilometers into space. Scientists divide it into different layers, each with its own unique role. The troposphere, this is where all the weather happens, and it stretches up to about 8 to 15 kilometers. Above that, we have the stratosphere, home to the ozone layer, reaching up to 50 kilometers. Next is the mesosphere, where meteors burn up, sitting at around 85 kilometers. Then there's the thermosphere, stretching beyond 600 kilometers. This is where the northern lights glow. And finally, the exosphere, where the air is almost non-existent. It slowly fades into space at around 10,000 kilometers. But here's the mind-blowing part. NASA found that the geocorona, the outermost part of Earth's atmosphere, actually stretches up to 630,000 kilometers. That means the moon is technically inside Earth's atmosphere. Crazy, right? Here's something cool. If Earth were the size of an apple, the entire atmosphere would be as thin as the skin. Pretty hard to believe, isn't it? And did you know? Right now, you're carrying the weight of a small car. Even though air feels light, it presses down on you with a force of about 1 kilogram per square centimeter. That's like having a compact car evenly spread across your body. Ever wondered why planes fly so high? At around 10 to 12 kilometers, they cruise in the lower stratosphere. Why? To avoid turbulence and bad weather. Smoother flights, happier passengers. And here's a wild thought. If we didn't have an atmosphere, the sky wouldn't be blue. It would be pitch black, just like on the moon. The blue color comes from the way air scatters sunlight. Without it, daytime would look like outer space. Why does Earth have different climates? Why is it hot in some places and freezing in others? And why do some areas get endless rain while others stay bone dry? The answer lies in a few key factors that shape our planet's weather. Let's break it down. The sun's uneven heating. Earth is a sphere, so sunlight doesn't hit every place the same way. Near the equator, sunlight is more direct, making it warmer year-round. But near the poles, the sun's rays are spread out, making these regions much colder. The tilt of the Earth. Earth doesn't just spin, it's tilted at 23.5 degrees. This tilt is the reason we have seasons. When one hemisphere leans toward the sun, it experiences summer, while the other has winter. Meanwhile, the equator stays warm all year long. Ocean currents and wind patterns. Oceans and winds move heat around the planet. Warm ocean currents, like the Gulf Stream, carry heat to colder regions, while cold currents bring cool air to hot areas. Winds, like the jet stream, also shift weather patterns, creating everything from deserts to rainforests. Altitude. How high you are matters. Higher places are colder, no matter where they are. That's why mountaintops stay snowy even near the equator. For every 1,000 meters you go up, the temperature drops by about 6.5 degrees Celsius, or 11.7 degrees Fahrenheit. Land versus water. Land and water heat up differently. Land warms up quickly, but also loses heat fast, making inland areas very hot in summer and freezing in winter. Water, on the other hand, retains heat longer, which is why coastal areas have milder climates. Human activities. Humans are changing Earth's climate too. Burning fossil fuels, deforestation, and urbanization all increase temperatures and alter natural weather patterns. Here are some fun facts. The hottest temperature ever recorded, 56.7 degrees Celsius, or 134 degrees Fahrenheit in Death Valley, United States. The coldest, minus 89.2 degrees Celsius, or minus 128.6 degrees Fahrenheit in Antarctica. The wettest place on Earth is Mawsynram, India, with 467 inches of rain per year. That's more than a bathtub full of water every day. And the driest, the Atacama Desert in Chile, where some areas haven't seen rain for centuries. Our planet is constantly changing. But did you know that Earth's weight is changing too? That raises an interesting question. Is Earth getting heavier or lighter over time? Every single day, Earth is bombarded with space dust, meteors, and tiny cosmic particles falling from outer space. Scientists estimate that about 100 tons of this material lands on Earth daily. That's like dropping the weight of a commercial jetliner onto the planet every single day. At the same time, our atmosphere is leaking into space. Light gases like hydrogen and helium are constantly escaping due to Earth's gravity. Think of it like a slowly deflating balloon, with air molecules slipping away into the vacuum of space. Scientists estimate that we lose around 90 tons of atmosphere into space every day. So, is Earth gaining or losing mass overall? At first glance, Earth seems to be gaining weight. 100 tons of space dust lands here daily, while only 90 tons of atmosphere escapes. But there's a catch. Earth also loses mass through energy radiation. Every second, our planet emits energy as heat or infrared radiation, and according to Einstein's equation, energy equals mass times the speed of light squared. This energy actually carries away mass. Over a year, Earth loses millions of tons this way, far more than it gains from space dust. Imagine if you could melt down Mount Everest and send it floating into space every year. That's how much mass we're losing. So, the final answer? Earth is slowly getting lighter over time. While space dust adds mass, the loss from escaping gases and energy radiation outweighs it. But don't worry, it would take trillions of years for this to make a noticeable difference. Our planet isn't disappearing anytime soon. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe so you don't miss a new video. Thanks for watching, and see you soon.